let my tape rock to my tape hop. I let my tape rock to my tape hop. I let my tape rock to my tape hop. I let my tape rock to my tape hop.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Conversations on Side B, the podcast with El Renee. That's me. And today I've got some very special guests joining me. I brought my sidekick back, my ride or die, my mama. Say hey, Ma.
Hey.
And also joining us because, we were following up with the conversation we did on family. And I saw it fitting to bring, the other parts of her in with me. Like, that was very selfish, right? To just have her all to myself. So I'm like, hey, why don't I bring my brothers in with me? And very reluctantly, here we are today. So y'all give it up for the older brother, Corvin. He's my older brother. Say hi.
Good evening.
And then the oldest of the clan, JaVale.
Hello,
And we
got Scary White in the house.
Lord have mercy. How y'all doing? How was y'all's day?
Great.
Yeah.
Good.
Fantabulous day.
Happy belated birthday, Corvin.
Yeah, I was just
Happy
about to say that. I'm coming off a birthday weekend.
Yeah,
so
you look like it too.
Happy birthday.
Happy belated birthday. How old are you, if you don't mind me?
my age.
Your age. I know that's right. He's
No,
a St.
44.
Patrick's baby.
44.
Yeah, March 17th. Happy belated.
Fine at 44. You know what it is.
Barely.
Barely.
Barely. But did you enjoy yourself though?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's good. That's good. Bro, how was your day?
Great.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Started this new gig,
Top flight.
top flight of the world.
Ain't no wrong with that. Congratulations, bro. I was off today too. We had our professional development weekend. You put that. Y'all know what that means. Like, we was just off. But I enjoyed my day. How about you, Mama?
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feeling better?
Feeling better.
Good. All right. Let's see. Let me see the people in here. Hey, everybody. I see y'all coming on in. So today's conversation, first, let me see. What else? What's been going on since my last time here? Let me see. I did have my show. I had my, I announced it the last time that I was here, Sounds of Elevation. And it was amazing. Like, everything that I expected it to be, everything that I needed it to be. The show was like everything. So thank you to everyone who came out and supported me. Everything was just beautiful, like amazing. So yeah. Did you enjoy it?
I did. It was great.
That was your first time like hearing me in that element too, right?
In a while, yeah. Like in that.
I don't think you ever heard me sing like that.
I like that. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Locally, yeah. Heard you singing local.
Let me give y'all a disclaimer now. Corvin, hey D. Corvin is the bully of the three. He's gonna be the one that's gonna always come with something to kill, steal, or destroy your joy. Okay. So just remember that. Vale is gonna be the logical one. He's gonna come with the wisdom. And then my mama's just gonna she's just gonna be here. Okay. So yeah. So look, Vale, y'all just moved back here from Memphis, like what, a month? Not even a month ago. It's been a month.
Yes.
Right, exactly a month. Yeah, right before your birthday. So happy belated birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
How does it feel to be back home?
It feels great to be back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
I love this energy. I need this energy.
Right.
Yeah.
Me too. I wasn't gonna tell y'all that. I didn't want y'all to feel too, but I needed this. I'm excited. This makes me happy. I know it makes you happy, Mama.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
That's all that matters.
Because it don't matter. I told y'all he gonna start. He get on my nerves already. But yeah, I always want to get your feedback, about the show and things,
Yeah, I love the show. It was about time that you stepped out there like that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to encourage you to do those things more often for a while.
But you can have 100 people telling you the same thing, but until you get it, So I'm happy I did it. It definitely showed me that it's not as bad as it may seem, So y'all be on the lookout. There's more sounds of elevation to come. I'm just taking a little, little break, take it all in, sort everything out, the pros and the cons, the goods, the bads, and figure it out.
Yeah, I know along the way.
I'm supposed to. Actually, what I was going to end the quarter with was trying to do like a NPR type thing, like in the studio.
Yeah.
Do like some live, some music in here. I'm still, it's nothing to it but to do it. But at the same time, we got to do it. Getting the people in here, the band, and make sure everybody's available. I know it can happen. It's just a matter of me, putting the foot to the ground.
It's not can happen. It's gonna happen.
It is. I mean, if I'm honest, y'all know, if y'all know me, I'm very transparent, but I've really been in a weird space. Anybody else been feeling like a weird energy lately? Just in life? Y'all good? Well, that's good. And I'm not even playing. If y'all haven't,
I'm stepping into a power space in my life.
Period. Right, that's what I don't even know what sounds to use. Hold on. Bomb. I know I told you that was the other one, but that's dope though. And I like that though. I don't want people to feel it, but I'm not been feeling bad, but just really figuring it out. You have your highs and your lows, and I'm not really low, but it's just like I'm in a weird space where it's just like, okay, I'm standing still to figure out what this really is I'm feeling. So,
if it's any comfort, then it's usually around that age where I was like 40 when I was figuring it out.
Yeah. So is it like this internal like midlife crisis thing where
I don't know about all that, but yeah,
just don't stand still too long.
Right.
It's
like a natural thing then.
Yeah, pretty much. I think so.
Where like you start questioning like,
what am I doing?
Yeah.
Am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
just keep it moving.
You know me.
Yeah, you get through it.
Right. But this time I will admit though, it seems as if it's like, it seems more do or die. Like who you are, like the decisions that you choose to make now will be who you are for the rest of your day. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important for me to make the right moves from here on out. Like I can reflect on all the moves I made in my late teens and 20s. Had some bomb times,
you definitely got to make some better business and life decisions.
Absolutely.
But don't be on pause. Like you got to learn to make better decisions on the fly.
I know, and keep moving. And that's what I don't have. I'm the type of person that's like, I might be saying this wrong. Is it fight or flight? That's not who I am, right? I'm not the fight or flight person. Because what does that mean? I just hear people saying it.
Yeah, just stop using stuff you don't know.
But no, I'm serious. It's like when I don't know, I'm the fear of the unknown. That's been my like crippling thing. What I don't know, what I don't understand, I don't try to figure it out, and I just kind of like stand still until somebody comes and like shows me. You know
what successful people call that? Uncomfortable.
Very.
And that's where the breakthrough is, going through the uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Success is on the other side of that.
I told y'all. The wise one.
Brother Malcolm.
But that's why but you know what though, like I told Mama earlier, being around this makes me happy. Like if everything else is still, what it is, just having my family gives me that reset. You know what I'm saying? It helps, or at least it takes me away from the seriousness of life and all of life's. Well, I know I can't see.
Fight or flight.
Yeah. Oh, can I see the thing? Cancel. You know how he let me control it last time.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Don't
so I
get
can.
no control. She got too much.
Or you doing it? That's what you're doing? Go ahead. You the producer. Shout out to the producer. Let me, the what that thing is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta let y'all do y'all. Shout out to Cam Beats in the building with me today, producer extraordinaire. But yes, April, yes, sis. Like, and that's why I'm here today. You know what I'm saying? Because I was looking forward to that inbox that said, "Oh no, we can't do it." Every day I'm trying to cancel and do stuff, but I gotta stop doing that. I got to. I know it's just like me being in my own way, but we over that though.
I could have canceled for you.
I know you, and then your energy wasn't helping because every time you was like, "Nope, not going."
Pack
But
that
that's
away in
just-
the box. Pack that away
That's
in the
because
box.
you don't like to talk though. I'm really proud and happy that you're here.
Not at all.
But I like it though. I'm loving it. Yeah, y'all two, you and Corbin, Mama and Corbin, were the main two that was like asking all the questions. What we gonna talk about? Vail was like, "What
I
up?
got to know. Don't have me out here talking about nothing.
Why? Talking is good
For who?
for people."
For the people that like to talk. I don't like to talk.
Ruthia, why my buttons work? Because you play too much. You know you do. You don't be knowing. You don't push the right buttons. Pushing all my buttons, baby. But let's get into it, y'all. I didn't really have a set topic. I just wanted y'all to share, to share time with me because we've never done this before. So let me see. I tabbed it. Oh, here they are. I've got some questions, right?
And I got a cussing demon.
Me too.
Let's go.
So excuse us, mama. So I'm gonna ask some questions and both of y'all can answer, or we can just jump in and take turns, okay? Let me see. Oh, this is a good first start. What was your favorite childhood memory of us?
Holidays.
Be more specific.
Just all of our holidays. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
We always have family around, like all the family, like
Mm-hmm.
family staying with us, family coming through, barbecues, like yeah, like it was always a good time.
Yeah. What about you, Corbin? Hey, Erica. Hey, friend. Brian. Oh my God, we cannot get distracted by the comments. But I was nervous, Brian. Please believe me, especially with this one. Okay, come on, Corbin. What's your favorite childhood memory?
Man, it's plenty. I mean, I ain't have no dull moments as a child coming up, really. I had fun anytime I was around the family, anytime I was with my brother and my sister at the same time. It was dope for me.
Mm-hmm. I got one. Y'all remember we lived on Humboldt?
And my daddy fell through the ceiling.
No, see, I don't remember that.
Oh,
No, we were playing
Well, that
hide and
time
go
you
seek
snitched on us when we was riding bikes.
when y'all was riding bikes in the basement.
Yeah.
No. See
Okay.
how they do me? Yeah, we're gonna get to that traumatizing parts of childhood in just a second, but we on the good stuff now. No, can I ask a question? What does family look and feel like for you all? Yes. Okay. Can you keep that one pinned for just a second? Okay, that can be the next one. My favorite memory, y'all remember we used to play hide and go seek in the house on Humboldt.
Yeah.
And I remember y'all was looking for me and Pops put me up.
in the cabinet.
He put me up like, and y'all know how the old houses used to be on the east side with the built-in like china cabinets and stuff in the walls.
Yeah, I remember.
So
that.
they took down all the stuff, the glasses, and put me up over the couch in one. And so my brothers was looking behind the TV and everywhere. And I'm just sitting up there in the thing, and I was like, "Y'all looking for me?" And they,
Yeah, I remember.
and that was like one of my like just having fun. Y'all remember the house, Ain't Seal House in the back,
Yeah.
and our folks would have parties.
2451 North Humboldt.
Right. They would have gatherings and parties and stuff, and all the kids could see we didn't conjugate with the grown folks, right? Oh Lord. We didn't do that. So, we had a whole nother house. We didn't go to another room or a basement.
I had a pass.
Oh, yeah, because you were older, but no, you were back there with us though.
I had to be both places.
Because you have company over there too.
I had to be both places.
So we just had a good time. We had a really, really, really good time in life. We didn't
There was
know.
always some funny laughter going on.
Just good vibes. Waking up on Saturday, even though you knew Saturdays you was gonna clean up, and
Definitely.
but that was even fun.
Definitely. Front to back
front to back, side to
Baseboards,
side.
move everything.
From the top of the roof to
Yeah,
seal
all
on
that.
the basement floor.
Yes,
all that.
yes. But it was such a good
Get the-
time because we were
Getting the
there.
limbs off the roof and sweeping the leaves out the gutters.
Oh, that's a little, that's a little childhood trauma. Sounds like in here, mom.
No, hey,
No, I'm just
I
playing.
appreciate it.
No, that for
I
real.
appreciate
It was
man.
a balance. It was that balance of you do it. What my daddy used to say: "Show me what you can do. Show you what I can do." You know. So
What Mama used to say, "You gonna know how to do it every and anything for yourself."
yeah, yeah. But we had fun. We went to the movies and Mama having that big old bag and with sandwiches and
Now you telling Marcus gonna come
Chips.
back and try to find my mama now.
who Marcus Steele.
Yeah, Marcus Steele is gonna. Hey,
They better not. But no, just all those things. Having a great time. Ruthia, hold on, Callie.
This is what family looks like, Ruthia.
Callie, let's go. Corbin's going to step away for just a brief moment, y'all.
Yeah.
So I can start with that question, Ruthia. Or actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna wait till Corbin comes back. We're gonna move on. I'm gonna ask you a question, Bill, off of this list. Were you ever bullied? I'm gonna ask Corbin the same one too, because I know he did. Yeah, were you ever bullied, like in school or?
Somebody tried it when I got to high school.
Really? No, so not in elementary or middle
Nah.
school, none of that.
No,
Where did
'cause
you go to
up-
elementary school?
I went to a few schools. I went to Green Bay. I went to Lee Street. I went to Maryland, and then I went to Bayview. That's where a fool tried to bully me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when through school, I was the biggest kid in my class most of the time
Mhm.
until I got to high school. Then this fool thought that he was going to, he didn't know that I was just one of many at my school. He made the wrong play.
Were you ever a bully? Like, did you,
Yeah, I did some bullying. I ain't gonna lie. I'm
You
not
let-
proud of it now, but
mhm.
it was more or less just
Did you feel you had to do
calling
it?
myself like I didn't ever like take stuff from people like that or like I wasn't taking people's wallets but like making fun of people, and I knew they couldn't do nothing back.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But
So you were to other people what people were to me when I was over in my school. You doing that's why. What your own sister was going through. That's what you was doing to somebody else. Lord, bullies, but I'm just playing.
I grew up in a different.
I was gonna ask you, how
Yeah,
was Bayview? Like, was it predominantly white when you were going there? Like, or was it mixed?
When I first got there,
Yeah. And it something just swept through the city, huh? Blew their whole little world up.
blew the whole little world up.
How was that culturally for you when you first out of door lot?
It was a culture shock for me
Mm-hmm.
because I never really was around them like that.
Yeah.
But we got used to it. It was cool though. We wasn't taught to be like that. So
Mhm.
being around them, I got to see and live down, or they lived down a bunch of the stereotypes. Like,
Yeah.
can't trust them, don't do this and this and that.
Right.
No, some of the people that have helped me most or assisted me most in these lives, these years I've been living, was from those races.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, because you're the most diverse, I would say, out of the three of us. Like, I have, like white friends and Asian friends, and what I'm saying, friends of different cultures and ethnicities, but you like hang, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. How is
I'm glad I did because I was like a sponge for years. So
Mhm.
the more I hung out with me and mine, I think I would have just kept being like the terrible.
Yeah,
Like, a
yeah.
bully.
Mhm.
Like being around like other races and stuff caused me to like sit back a little bit.
Yeah.
Chill, and chill.
Mhm.
So I had to put a lot of that stuff I was going through on ice.
Yeah.
Because when I left home, it was the thing that Pops told me. don't leave home and embarrass your whole family.
Right.
So that stuck in my head. So when I was out and about all them years, I had to. It was there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, let's see. Let me go now. Corbin is back. We can go to Ruthia's question. What does family look and feel like for y'all? And she wants us to answer individually. So I'll let Corbin. Well, Mama, you can start.
What does family look?
Well, what does family look like to you?
It look like us.
Right.
I mean, that's a valid
No,
answer.
I'm
No.
saying
I'm
it.
for real.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah,
answer.
yeah.
Mhm.
It looks like us. And
We stick by each other's side.
right.
We never, you know what I'm saying? We
We-
have
we-
our
right.
feuds and stuff, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? We
We
ain't
human.
perfect,
We gonna fall out. We
Right.
gonna have disagreements.
Disagreements.
but
yeah.
we know
We always will.
Ooh,
Come
we
back.
gonna
come
talk
right
over
back.
each other. I'm just playing.
We all
We on
We
the
are
same-
the same
same thing.
thing.
So-
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
I can't even say it's dysfunctional in any way. We're not a dysfunctional
I
family. We
don't-
function the way
we function.
we know
I
the
think.
way we were brought up. I
Yeah.
that's basically it.
Mhm.
This is how we were brought up. When we came up, it was pretty much only us and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, our first cousin.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's all we ever known.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what, too? We was also raised that you entitled to have your perspective and your how you feel about something.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to like it,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but you entitled to that. I can't discard it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
And it's sometimes
that's
hard
something
to.
different that I've noticed being on this planet, away from my family, that a lot of people didn't have that growing up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That being allowed to have an opinion, but and then it may not.
and
and
it'd
you're-
be relevant,
Right.
even if I don't or that person didn't like it or agree with it.
Mhm.
It's like to agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Mhm.
I'm me, you,
Mhm.
but we family
Mhm.
At the end of the day,
Right.
at the end of the day.
we
Yeah.
have all the discord, but we come back and we
And
still
we
family.
still
Mhm.
family. Yeah.
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 I agree. That's
And
Go ahead,
a lot
Mama.
of people don't I don't know, I guess I'm not gonna say they I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but I don't know.
They don't understand.
Yeah, right. They don't understand how we
function.
right, how we function.
Like,
Yeah,
like
you
I said earlier, that's how we were raised. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? That's the things that y'all instilled in us. You know what I'm saying? From grandma.
Right.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what I'm
say
saying?
it was instilled in us
Yeah.
from my
You
mom.
know what I'm saying?
and them,
So it ain't nothing like we can break that.
yeah. Mhm.
That's what they call a tradition.
Right.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
And I think it's really shown in our adulthood. Of course, when you kids, you're gonna feud and you're gonna bicker and fight and argue. But in our adulthood and in the decisions that we've chose to make, you know, between all of us, and then we still support, you know what I mean? Like we may not like it, you know, we may not like what each other say, our opinions about
Mhm.
things, but at the end of the day, we're gonna rock with each other. We're gonna
The
tell
wheels
you,
fall-
we're
the
gonna
wheels
so the
fall
wheels
off.
fall off,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And can
You know
nobody else
what's-
say
You know what's the other thing that made that so dominant in our lives? It wasn't just in our house.
yeah,
It
no.
was our uncles.
Yeah.
It was all
Yep,
the
I was-
male figures.
I was thinking that,
you
yep.
know, everybody else that was related to us, the other households and cousins and aunties
Mhm.
that was distant or in our family tree that we were around that did the same thing.
Right.
We could be mad, we was allowed to wrestle, but you better not raise your fists up and hit nobody.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Yeah.
we was able to check, and talk crazy to each other, but my dad would be around, he'd tell us what, Sibo. If you don't like how he playing, you can't tell nobody how to play.
Yeah.
When you was
Yeah.
throwing your stones,
Yeah.
you got to learn how to take the stones
Yeah.
or
How
don't
he-
play
how he
at
used to
all.
say,
Yeah.
you can't. I can't remember how he used to say it, but it was basically, if you're gonna start playing, you're gonna finish playing. You
Mhm.
can't get mad when the play goes a different way. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You started.
When it's not going the way you wanted to
that
go.
You wanted to go, so you
Yeah.
still got to continue on with it.
Yeah. And I think that was key there, like you said, and to jump to today's society and what family looks like, it's completely different because you can't tell nobody else's kids and you can't hardly play with other people's kids. You know what I'm saying? People don't gather together. Like you said, people wouldn't know that y'all had y'all dad, I had my dad because I was a Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were Wilders. when it came time to it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a separation of the two. Family was, oh, y'all, that's your cousin. Oh, then you my cousin
Right.
too. That's my the Mitchells are my uncles and my aunties and my cousins. Still, it was I didn't feel like I wasn't like I was just an extra or bonus.
Right.
Nah,
Right,
like
right.
it wasn't
We didn't
until
do that.
we didn't do that. And
What a
Step.
Yeah.
what is a step?
You step on the house.
Yeah.
You was my
That's a
daddy, or
step.
you
And
wasn't.
Jake,
And then wasn't no.
Jake whooped me more than my daddy whooped me. You know, my daddy hit me probably 4 times total in my whole life.
We
And
know.
Jake didn't over whoop me, but he, you know what I'm saying? He
disciplined.
disciplined me in a different way.
Yeah.
And
We know
Yeah.
that you didn't give me.
boy, I wasn't a bad child.
You was
Nobody said you
passing
were
them
bad.
kites. You was passing them kites.
She would be.
No.
Y'all
She,
remember that time? Wait a minute, I got to tell you. Y'all remember that time when we stayed on 45th Street
Mhm.
and her dad had told her to go to bed several times.
That's the time I'm talking
Y'all
about.
remember? That's the time you was talking about?
Yeah.
That's the 4
And,
times he hit me.
She was in
4
there,
times
y'all
in
room,
one
And
setting.
he got up, he come to the, he said,
And she
What
had
I
all
tell
kind of stuff to
Wait,
say about what we
he
was
said-
doing.
Bill got the
what I
chicken
tell
pox.
you? He said,
Bill got SARS.
There, Daddy, but Daddy.
I said,
Bill.
Bill got the chicken pox. I think he got SARS. I think Bill got.
He said, whop, whop. Oh, and she just,
And that was it.
that was,
Yeah.
and
And she was
thought
devastated
she
for
was-
weeks.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
man,
they were
stop.
mad. But I wasn't. Y'all were the ones though.
Don't do it like you weren't a part.
I didn't know any better. I was following my big brothers. Like
Okay.
as a little
So
sister.
you followed, so that meant you should have got what we got.
No, that's not true because
Yes.
y'all are examples,
And
right? Isn't
And-
that what y'all teach y'all children now?
But-
For y'all, for their younger siblings?
but we also teach you don't have to follow everybody.
Oh, that's so kind. Y'all can't do that.
You
No,
know,
y'all can't do that because y'all like then y'all these big old like big y'all dislocated my shoulder. Do you remember that?
y'all,
Yes, y'all took turns punching me in my
Nine.
shoulder.
you almost killed me with a butcher knife. You
Okay.
Remember that?
No, that was a butter knife.
But you
No.
learned
Butcher
to,
knife. That
you
was a
learned
butcher
how to
knife.
punch from
Butter
that though.
I thought that was a butter knife.
That's
No,
what it
we had a
was. We
steak
was
knife. It
teaching.
I
was
thought
steak
we was
knife.
what happened to us talking about family and joining
This is
together
family.
and
This-
coming
did.
together.
We
How did we
did.
get here?
Hey, that's
It took
why you
that
got
to
the
get to
skills
where
you
you
got
are
now
now.
because we put
Right.
it on you.
No, that is true.
Right.
That's I said it for a long time. I like to fight boys.
Ooh.
I don't think I've ever, except for when I went to college, we tussled. Me, Erica, you still here? Remember when we tussled with them girls in college? But I fought boys. I like to fight men.
Man,
Give me
them
a
folks-
big bear, man.
Them
I
folks
don't like
used to-
fighting women.
Hey, them folks used to call me like, man, your sister's up here at TSU clowning. She's smacking folks with boots at the. I'm like, what? I'm on my way from Memphis to TSU just to look at Quita.
Look at
Quita,
Look,
know-
Queen. Oh, hey, Queen.
hey, it's ridiculous, man. I used to get plenty calls back from
That's
TSU.
so funny.
but,
That is so funny. Quita, Erica, Tanetta, like, man, dude, that's a whole nother. I need to get y'all on. But no, but that's that. Let's go. Okay, we all over the place. Let's go back to that about the
Yes,
core. of
ma'am,
what-
Mama Cheryl. We fought to the death of us. Me and Vonda did. especially.
Yes, me and Val didn't really because it was such a age difference. Me and Val are 9 years apart, and then me and Corbin are 4 years apart.
Right.
And then him and Val are 5 years
Yeah.
apart. So it was such an age difference. I feel like me and Val miss each other, but we didn't. And that's what I really love about our relationship because you would think 9 years
We kind of missed each other late, like when I started moving around.
because you were in your
But-
late teens and I was like really,
Yeah, but
like
once I
6, 7.
once I came back around when I was like late 20s, early 30s, me and you started catching back up.
Yeah.
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 But we got into it all the time.
All the time. Why? Like, were you jealous of me?
Never jealous. There wasn't nothing about jealous. I told you what I was doing.
Because I was a baby. You know what
No.
I'm saying? And I know y'all felt like I got away with murder.
If you think about it, me and you didn't start getting into it until you were in junior high and I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I knew what it was
Yeah.
because you were, I'm going to be honest, you were my chunky little sister and I knew everybody was picking on you because of you being chunky.
Yeah,
So
I
I was
told you,
like,
I
to
told
hell-
you while you over there, baby, you mess with them kids.
I was like, to hell with that. You're not going to come home talking about what nobody did to you. So,
Mhm.
and I knew I had my boys to bag me, you know what I'm saying? It was, hey, you had to get it.
What he had to do.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
had to get it because we weren't in school together until what? Did we?
It was like we had maybe
Yeah,
a year,
a year.
and a half, maybe
Maybe.
2 years.
I was a senior and you was a freshman. That was when you
Yeah,
came-
so it was like a year,
Yeah, a year.
just a year.
So I was like, man, I wasn't finna be running up to the school every day, all day. Hell, I'm gonna put. Hey,
That's
she gonna
good
have
to
to
know
get it
now
right.
because I never felt like our relationship was like it. And that's what I'm saying. It was always like you picked on me and you did stuff, but that's what I felt brothers did.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a thing like it was traumatizing. Like,
No.
oh, he hates me.
No,
But
never
to
that.
know now, hindsight, like it was for your good. Like
Yeah.
that's up for that.
That's
You
that's
know?
why you went to college fight.
Right.
But on the other side of that too, though, I had your back.
Oh, I know.
Like they was like, who is this little girl? Because it was he'll be, just random stuff. I'm like, that's my brother. Like, stop playing. I didn't care.
Like I said, they kept calling me. Your freshman year at TSU was like, dang.
It was just because it was for
You
me.
was away from home.
I was away from home. I was there with my girls. It was so much Memphis. It was Memphis, Tennessee State University, 1999 through 2000. Still now, but the 1999-2000 year, it was a culture shock for me. Because we didn't really go out. We went out. We had access to, but I didn't really go out like that here when I was at home.
Right.
But when I got to TSU, it was
All of them.
Party
crazy.
school.
It was
Free game.
crazy. But it was some of the best years of my life, though. Some of the best years of my life. Hold on, any more comments in there? Y'all are cutting up in the comments, I see. Mama Nell, I know she like y'all know she just be in the cut doing the most. Mama Nell's facial expression. She always been like that. That's how we knew. At least I knew her thermometer. Her facial expression showed me, even to this day, I can tell what mood, where she at by her face. Early in the morning.
It started at Jordan Missionary Baptist Church.
From the choir stand. From the choir stand, huh?
You catch eyes with mom, she used to look at me and be like,
You knew.
Yeah,
what
you already knew what's up. Now she didn't mouth nothing. She just looked at you. You already knew.
she mouthed
Yeah,
before.
she used to
like,
mouth it back then.
Yeah.
that was
You
when
didn't
she
get that
and that was like your saving grace because that meant she absolutely couldn't get to you right there.
If she just mouthed to you, she didn't tell y'all go to the back. It's this lady, y'all, at this church I went to. I ain't gonna say it on the air. But Liz, y'all know what I'm talking about. I just told the name of the church. But it was this woman in the audience, and her daughter was in the choir stand. And so she told her, she was like, you out. Like, yo, that was so funny.
I'm not a bully, Brian. I'm getting
I
her
see
ready
you,
for the
honey.
world.
See everybody, but see, you know what though? And I tell people this disclaimer about you. If Corbin don't mess with you,
That's when you.
he
need to
don't
work.
like you. But if he's bullying every one of my friends, Quita, y'all still on here, y'all can attest to it. If Corbin was on y'all, that's because what I'm saying, like he trusted y'all, especially with his
That's
people.
the way I show my love.
He's the one. Vale is the quiet in the cut. So him too, though, honestly. If he talked to you, somebody just told me that. I think it was Liz. She was like, Vale said something and was laughing. I said, oh, well, yeah, he like you then. If he laughing and talking to you, and then you cool with him. I'm the outspoken. I'm the social person out of all of us. So
Definitely.
yeah. Well, what was I about to say? Yeah, this has been us, y'all. This is who we are, and we feed off of each other. Like, has it been perfect? No, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can honestly say, if we ever struggled, I didn't know. We didn't know we were struggling. Y'all may have been more witness to that than me because I was younger. But
Struggle what?
I'm just
Right.
saying, how some people, because like even just looking through the comments, some folks can't even identify with they didn't have family, they didn't have togetherness,
yeah.
they didn't have the love
Dude,
and the caring, they
I
didn't
was
have the
probably-
fellowship and the fun.
I probably was early to mid 20s when I realized just how blessed we were. We
Mhm.
had all our grandparents,
Yeah.
all the parents, all the uncles. Like we had so much family and good family around us. Like friends of mine that never knew their dad. Like, like, didn't have but one grandparent around. Like, and I was like, man, that is crazy. I
Yeah.
couldn't imagine
Mhm.
all the love that they lost, like, or didn't get the chance to have. You know, all the
Right.
knowledge that they didn't get dropped on them. Like,
Right. And those are the very things to this day that hold us together.
yeah.
You know, even just in the back of your mind to hear grandma's voice and just to remember little things like we talked about last show, her coming over there whenever somebody moved, she coming over to the house to help get the house settled. We look forward to that. You know, looking forward to grandma coming over here and like, who coming over? Aunt Mabel, you know, even Aunt Mabel, as funny as she was, you know what I mean? Like it was just always, like I said, it was just even the extended family, knowing we were going over to the Mitchell's house and the kids was gonna be running around outside all day long and smelling like chicken and fish and cigarettes and arguing and cussing
Barbecue
and
sauce.
barbecue sauce flinging and going to the corner stores and just that togetherness. And that's what, like, this generation, this time we're in now, we don't have that no more. Even us though, you know what I mean? Like we still in our own way we gather. You know what I mean? And that's so important for family. There's so many posts going around about our cousins were our best friends, and now our kids don't even know each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's so
Yeah.
true. That's so true. I think it's with. So let's talk about that really quick. Like even the dynamic with our children. Hold on.
Who got into the most trouble?
Okay. Yeah, let's
I'll
okay.
tell you, it was me. I'm the middle out of everybody, so you know it was me, Mama Cheryl.
That's what he tried to
Mama
You,
Cheryl.
you just got caught. That's all.
That's what it was. So I got in the most trouble. I was following Big Bro and ended up in trouble.
Yeah.
But it was me.
My
Yeah.
apologies, brother.
It's all good. Hey, that was a learning example,
But,
you know.
but y'all really didn't have trouble. I mean, trouble could be a lot of, because Corbin was just like now, he's just Corbin.
Don't care.
But but none of them were really, they wasn't bad. I can say I've been blessed with that because none of my kids, I had no problems out of them. And one time Bill, when he left, he got into trouble, but I didn't know about it because until later on, you know. So but I've been blessed to not have to worry about kids being out in the
Locked
streets
up
and fighting and drugs and,
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. I never had that. So
Right.
my not bragging, but I had some great kids. I mean, I have great kids. So none of them really got in a lot of trouble. They just was mischievous.
The kids, you know,
Being kids,
being
right,
on the
being
phone, we
kids.
supposed to go to bed,
Right,
all that
under
kind of
cover. Think you can't see the light and all that kind of stuff, or turn the light off when you come in and stuff, you know. But other than that, you know, I didn't have no trouble.
If y'all have more questions, y'all can drop them in the comments too. Until the end, I'm going to go to one on my some family is okay with discourse. And you know what though, sis? Some family is okay with discord. And I have to say, like, if that brings peace, then
Right.
okay,
If
because
that's y'all thing, that's y'all thing.
because if
Like,
no one's really trying to
as long
find
as
a
it's-
resolve, then
Right.
why keep going back and forth? You know, because that's just people want to be right. You know, you got this sister over here mad at this sister over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's deeper. That ain't got nothing to do with the cousins and stuff. You know, that's like them as siblings having to work through their things. And sometimes it's peace in being separate. You know,
healthy.
you still sometimes it's
you gotta
healthy.
learn to love your family
Learn
from
to
a
love.
distance.
Yep. Learn to love them
Yeah.
from a distance, for real. Wish them well, and at the end of the day, how we are, because we may go weeks. I may not. We don't talk all the time.
It just got like that again, like over the last few years where we talk more,
Mm-hmm.
because we went some time where we ain't talk every day.
Right.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
when
that-
we
that
do-
I used to think that was my motto. Like, no news is good
It's-
news.
right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
When I got in all that trouble, I was like, nope.
Oh yeah, that was. You mean like that Bill stuff? That was just my. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was
Yeah.
like drop. What was that? Drop everything and
And
read
run.
and run.
Ain't no walk, go, it's
It
run.
was run. Like we
What
dropped
you mean? Who you talking about?
everything.
Right.
And that was very important because
Those times when I was in trouble before, I called my mom and told her where I was at and what was going on.
Yeah.
But that time when she showed up,
Yeah.
That was totally
Because you were
different.
here. Were
that
you
was
here?
totally different.
I was
You were
here.
here.
I was here.
And it was like mama was there.
Yeah.
The first thing smoking.
Right.
Because it's like your character, your people. And that's why it's important to have connection, because can't nobody come to me and say, well, Corbin stole.
Right.
No,
Mm-mm.
that ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You
Stole
know
what?
exactly. You know the character of your people. Now
Right.
you know they can get down, and or if you do hear something, well, what did y'all? That happened.
Why did he
What
do that?
happened? Because
Yeah.
somebody, I think I said that recently too, about Corbin. I was like, it was something
had to
happened. I said,
happen
well,
he went-
if he went off, who did something to him?
Right.
Because I know my brother. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
He is the most worrisome one, but he is the most.
Hey, you giving away my secrets.
But no, you're gonna hold yourself
Yeah,
as long as you can. But when you pop,
It's
you
over.
pop.
Yeah.
It's over. Hey, I remember when me and bro used to work on Beale Street. We used to do security at Alfred's. And dude used to tell people like, dog, please leave dude alone. Cause once he go, it's
And
over
you
with.
can't- Right.
And I that's the type of person I am. I let it build, let it build, let it build, let it build. But once it explodes, ain't nothing nobody can do. You know what I'm saying? And I used
That was the moment in my life when I realized I didn't have to protect you no more. Like you was very capable of protecting you, me, and everybody else.
Yeah.
So I used to try to warn them because I knew if they set you off, it would set me off too. And the last thing they wanted
It's both of
It's
y'all.
both of
is
us.
both of us
To be set off.
activated.
And
Man.
I ain't nothing I can.
Hey,
Holy Spirit, activate.
man, wasn't no Holy Spirit
Right.
in that one.
Yeah.
Straight up. Like I'm mild mannered.
Hey, Crystal.
And
I'm real mild mannered, but
yeah.
like I said, you
Mhm.
touch them
Yeah.
buttons too much.
I was just gonna say that's another thing too. I know and like you said, when something happened or somebody say something, you be like, no. Cause see, I know each one of them, one by one, I can tell you. They can come in the house looking a certain way. And I'm like, what's up with you? And they can try to convince me to the T that ain't nothing wrong. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's something wrong. I can look at all of them and tell. I
But
know.
you know what?
What?
We may not say it then, but we always come back around
Oh,
and talk
yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like,
Because we already know we ain't fooling you.
right.
And we be trying not to put nothing on your plate.
Right.
Right.
See, that's what it is. They try to keep things from me, but I'm a little smart. I might not say much, but
Well, it's the same thing
I-
about you though.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's wrong with
Nothing.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with me.
Why you say something wrong with me? Yeah. All right.
Did y'all know, like, we all three of us, like, if we was at the house and she said that, one by one, we'll go and try to investigate.
Uh-huh.
One out of the three gonna come back with the right
Right.
information.
Little information.
She mad at Corbin because he didn't wash the dishes. Because we didn't clean up like she said when she came home from work.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about you, let's ask this question real quick. What's one I lost the question. What do you admire most about mama?
Who, me?
I mean, either one of us can answer.
What do I admire most?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I can't name one thing. Hell, I admire everything about my mama.
The level of mother she is.
I admire everything
She
about
is
my mama.
through the roof as a mother.
Man,
Through the roof, out of space somewhere. Like, you can't even see her.
I ain't never had.
And I know a lot of people feel that way about their mother, but it's friends of mine that call my mama Mama Nell.
Right, and mean
So that's a lot.
it. And mean it. That's what get me. Like, I have my best friend, been my best friend since high school. Y'all know Jermaine. And when he called me, that nigga, before he even say, bro, what's going on? He be like, bro, how mama doing? Yeah. And she just been like that. Like, all our friends. Like, I remember one time, this is when Vando was singing with SIP, and we stayed in the Kingsgate.
Mhm.
I used to be fire hot. come home and it'd be a house full of people eating up
Stepping
everything
over.
that my mama
in
done
in
fixed
the
for.
morning on the way to work, we stepping
Dog.
over 1,000 bodies.
At first, I used to be mad, but I was like, I came to a point where I was like, you know what? It's some of the people that need that. You know what I'm saying? Some of the people learn that. Like, man, I take Marles for example.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Marles. That's my dude. But just from allowing Marles to come in and be Marles and Mama be Mama, it was a situation where her and Mitchell was coming back from. Was he coming back from Memphis?
From Memphis. Yeah, we were coming
From Memphis to Chicago. I mean to Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
And Marles happened to be on the same bus as Mama.
Mm-hmm.
Mitch came back with big bags. No, she telling me what he got before they leave. And I'm like, man, ain't no way Mama finna be able to transfer in Chicago to this. Marles on the bus, and Marles took care of all that. You know what I'm saying? Go sit down, Mama. I got it. You know what I'm saying? And that made me really
have to be present.
Yeah, that really made me like,
friends.
Okay.
But none of our real friends like type boys like that though. Like even like with my boy Diamond and stuff, like, you know, his mama was like a mother to me, and he respected my mom the same way.
Yeah.
That's just how we were. And me and him was born just some days apart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same age, just some days apart. That's my dog.
Man. And that's one of the things I love about her, because she gonna be Mama with whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it used to bother me, but now it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just
bother me.
That was just me being selfish.
Like 7th, 8th grade when friends of mine first really started coming by the house. And man, I trade your mom and dad for mine any day. And I used to be like, you don't know what happened when the doors closed, man.
Right.
But even now, I'm jumping back in, hoping I'm on the right page. But even with that, though, it wasn't. They were just parents. It wasn't nothing bad. Like, and to not, if you knew really what your friends meant by that, like, they didn't get that love. They didn't even get that correction. They didn't get that.
Even see, I said that too. Like before, I knew what my friends or the caliber of parents some of my friends had, or didn't have.
Right.
You know.
Right. Yeah. So both y'all, I missed y'all answers, though. I had to.
I mean,
she was dope.
You was about to cry?
No.
Oh, okay. Mama, you already know. I talked to you before, so I'm not gonna answer the question.
Ain't no other mama like my mama.
I mean, because she had a dope mom. You know, and it's just when you, it's just you come from, when you come from it, that's what you become. And that's what it is about your children too. People can say what they want. We're not perfect,
right,
but we're good people.
Indeed.
And that's why people like to be around, they gravitate to us. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're going to tell it like it is and this and that, but we're genuinely good people because that's all we got to give. We're not gaining anything being any other kind of way. I still get mad when my mama invite the whole hood to eat, but that should be sis.
But hopefully, Lily, hopefully.
But y'all the same way. Mama Kim is the same. That's to be admired.
Lily is like the middle kid.
No, Lily the baby. Well, her and Simone kinda. Well, Lily really though, because she in between the boy and then the two older.
That's
so yeah, you're right.
So I understand.
The whole church. She's not lying though. Mama Kim be cooking for the world, Craig.
Take it from me, sis. Hey, it's all good. It's just how moms is.
That's a blessing.
Yeah.
Especially and I keep referring to that because I work in the school system, so I see the lack of compassion and love and care that not just kids but families in general. Parents are not parents like that no more. Their whole intention and motive is not to love and to cultivate the next generation of well-rounded human beings. So that's a blessing.
And what I used to always ask y'all, what's our greatest resource on this planet?
Family.
People.
Oh, yeah.
Also, the first thing and the easiest thing for a person to discard is another person.
Me right now. That's it. Because people
it's easier to discard someone than to understand them.
But you know, like y'all said earlier, one of y'all said earlier when you were talking about you don't being able to express yourself and not really caring. letting people, we're talking about each other. I think when we're letting each other grow into your personalities, that's the hardest thing, because it's not that you want people to be just like you, but it's more so for me when I see something that's not okay. It's like I told you, 100 people can tell me that I'm dope, but if I don't feel I'm dope, I'm not going to receive it. So you seeing it, I won't, you know what I mean? I have to believe it for myself. And the same thing with people. People gotta
and
want
it was
to.
Grandma Carrie that told me everybody ain't getting together having a meeting to tell you the same lie.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. We have to be open and receptive to
People that don't even
People
know
who
each
care.
other. They're not meeting up nowhere to say we telling this lie about you.
yeah, yeah. And I had to learn that. I'm still learning that. If I have groups and pockets of people who don't know each other, who don't rock with each other, telling me the same thing about me, I'm obligated to look at that and find the truth in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if everybody's saying I have an attitude problem or whatever it is, I can't go off trying to give the reasons I got an attitude. I have to look at the fact that, oh, well, I'm giving
That's
off
it.
major attitude.
Mhm.
And no, I may have a reason, but which one am I more concerned about? Offending the people who I care about, or fixing, I'm the way my approach to things. You know what I mean? So
Give it to the one that deserves it.
give it to the one, and not even giving it to the ones that deserve it. That takes too much out of you. That takes way too much out of you.
And that may be true for you. It worked differently for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm laid back. I'm gonna let it roll off my back. But when I had
That's
enough,
both of y'all, and I
I'm
hate
gonna
that.
give it to you. And once I give it to you, oh, I bet you.
Y'all like that. I think it's up for me.
So why would you hate it?
This is
It's just
That's,
not her.
yeah.
it's just not
No,
her.
I ain't saying that-
I mean,
I ain't
it's
saying
not her. I
that
said in third person.
No,
It's
I
just
ain't
not her.
saying, no, I ain't saying it should be her, but I'm saying you got to understand that that's just how we are.
And that's why, like we said before, I let you all do what you do. I let y'all do what y'all do. But as family, y'all have to understand on the other side of it how difficult that is. I understand I was upset because my mom was a mother to many, but it was never reciprocated to me from other parents. I see now that it was probably because they couldn't. Yeah. So it was definitely a blessing. Wow, to have a mother like that's wow.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other parents,
you got one of the dopest moms too,
man, like queen mother.
Man.
And then, like you
My
said, and most
godmama.
other mothers may have been
Absolutely.
intimidated by that, or they felt that like, oh, she got you. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to step up and come and get you and take you to the movies. But that's good, Donna, because a lot of times people who have mothers like that, y'all the ones that do go kind of lacking in a sense. You know what I mean? So
That's their way of being blessed. Well, that's how they get their blessings, by
Mhm.
being the moms that they are.
right. And then now look at you. You the same way with your grandkids. Like they are so blessed. My mom be cooking for the whole block. My mom would sneak kids in to feed them when my dad went to sleep and wash their clothes. Wow.
Yeah, that was too much.
And then
right
now
there.
look at you.
That was
Like,
that
it-
would have been too much if I would have woke up and found some other kids' clothes in the washer.
oh boy.
Like, what is this?
Boy.
Oh, what is?
Let's see. What's your biggest worry these days and why? What's your biggest worry these days and why?
Man, you know me. I live worry free. You know what I'm saying? I don't let nothing too much bother me.
Okay, Michelle.
It's too much. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't let nothing bother me really. I take it day at a time. You know what I'm saying? And
You just got to that place?
no, I've been like that.
Okay.
I take it a day at a time. Don't
One day at a time. Remember that song? They
That's-
sang that at your
please
first wedding.
they sing that.
Somebody sang that at your first wedding.
Yeah, I don't even
One day at a time, sweet Jesus.
That's probably why I was divorced after 6 months. Yeah, exactly. Bump it again. What's taking so long this time?
Okay, what about you, Val?
What's the question again?
What's your what's got you worried these days and why? Like, what's your biggest worry these days?
I can't say I worry no more.
That's good.
Because what's worrying gonna do?
I mean, I won't say for me it's not a worry, but I often worry isn't the worry, but I often think about our children and our future, our legacies that are, you know what I'm saying? Because we're getting older and just making sure that they're prepared. And like I said, it's not a worry. It's just, that's my, what's the word?
That's because you work in the school system.
That, and you know what? That's good. That could be it, because I'm in the mix of it.
Out of time, like
Mhm.
I was gonna not have enough time on this planet to do, or to leave the next generation in a better position than what I was at, or to contribute to that, you know. But now, since I've been home, we have plans to nullify all that. That's why I don't worry right now. Because when I looked y'all in your eye, when we had these discussions, I sincerely felt the truth was coming out of your mouths when you said you was in with me to do this. So I don't worry anymore. I'm not worried.
Mhm.
Now it's more or less just continue to prepare for the situation.
Right. Tapping, like I said, that's why it's so important for me to tap into my position. Like we always say, we're all three different individuals. We all bring different things to the table. I have to tap in.
Mackie,
Thank
go to hell. I love
you. You gotta sing it, Corbin.
I'm not gonna sing. You know I was forced to be in that program while y'all.
But you ain't act like it though.
I mean,
I wish I could find that tape.
I'm glad you can't find it.
Man, you was Jesus was a cool dude. You was in there.
Yeah.
With that thing.
That was when I couldn't make a decision for myself.
That's right. He couldn't wait.
Singing in the
You
choir
gonna
and stuff.
sing and that you going? What you mean? No, you're going.
So I wasn't wrong doing that to Mitch,
What?
making him, participate and do things.
I mean,
Not when they ain't got no choice,
right.
no voice. You can't tell me what you thought. What? Oh, no.
What would you change, if anything, about your experience growing up?
Local.
Oh, I don't think I would change much, man. Like I would probably change some of the decisions I made.
I wouldn't. I ain't gonna say I wouldn't.
Because I appreciate everything that I went through and we went through as growing up, because it made me the solid dude that I am today. Like
Mhm.
I appreciate everything. I understand more than most, you know. It's a lot of stuff that crushed people that I've lived through that didn't crush me for those reasons. Like I went through the stuff I went through as a kid and in my childhood and younger years, and it made me stronger.
I don't think I would change nothing either. Nothing, but I wish we could have been taught about financial literacy and different stuff like that at
Yeah.
an earlier age.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? But
Our parents and our folks, they did the best they could do.
yeah. That
We
that
talked
is
about
true.
that in the last with me and Mama.
Yeah, like stuff like that. And that ain't even really just all resting on our parents, though. It's the
Mhm.
school systems, too. I wish that
Yeah.
would be instilled
know
in
what?
school.
We can't put that on the school system.
Yes, we can. Because they
Your
teach
first-
us everything else.
Your first, right? They supposed to have, but they didn't teach us nothing in all actuality.
They
They
I
fooled
learned
us. They
some
lied
stuff.
to us. They taught us to. They
And through the
brainwashed
curriculum,
us.
but the teachers were
A
different.
lot of stuff that we got A's and B's in history was lies. So
I mean,
But then too, see, yours and that's true. But I think Corbin and I will say different because we went to high school down south. So that was a different culture of people who were teaching us too.
and that,
You know, we were
when
taught
I was in
more-
high school, that was also one of the things that we did to start changing things, the narrative.
Mm-hmm.
We had a walkout in my school to get a Black history class
Wow.
taught by the teacher that we wanted to be taught by.
Mm-hmm.
Like that started changing things.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of stuff changing since before I got to high school. Like since I've been to high school on cleanup to all of us to this day right now, I've realized and seen it's a lot of change that's been going on.
you got some ancient music back there, bro. You got some ancient music to play. Yeah, like from the Middle Eastern time. Who said from when I was back in school?
In the year of my Lord and Savior,
Right.
1769.
BC. Nah, I feel you. Yeah, but
I think that-
it is.
That would be what I would say. I wouldn't change anything.
Because like
I would
Bruh
not
said
change
earlier, life
Anything.
was good.
Life was
I mean, I
good.
can't remember a time where we went without nothing really. Well,
And
I
if
know
we- and if we're
that's because
honest,
when we
though,
went without nothing, we still had
we still
fun.
had
and
we had
lived.
debate. Our going without stuff was the stuff that we really wanted, not what we needed. And then too, but to go back to like what you said about the financial thing, we had somebody who tried.
Who?
Charles Wilder tried to teach us what a little. He wasn't like the most versed in it. He tried to give us the fundamentals, and even Pops, even Jake, in his own way. They had two different strategies and go about.
Yeah, because
But
I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of days I'll be like, damn, I wish I was like Pops.
yeah,
I wish I could throw a check in the drawer and forget about it. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But
See, he did that to me.
but that's mindset though. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, it's stuff that we at some point, like I told Mama before, we can't say, oh, y'all didn't teach us, so now that's why I don't have it today. Nah,
no,
it's
I ain't-
choice
I
now.
never
You
said-
know?
It was never the thing about going to get the money. It was what to do with the money.
Yeah. It was
It
going to
was
get the
what
money
to
for
do
me
with the money.
because I didn't have that ethic.
Yeah,
of
because you didn't
I
have
didn't
to
have
work.
to. I didn't have to. It
That's
was
why-
different for
that's
each
why
of
we
us.
know how to go get the money, and now we have.
I
to
don't
learn
know.
what to
I'm
do
getting
with
there.
the money. See, I've learned what to do with the money.
Right.
See, that
Because
was the
you
thing.
were out, you took that step to go outside on your own and explore and experience life from your own way, and you learned a lot through that. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
learned the hustle and what it meant to have what you needed. I didn't do that. You know, I didn't fly off the cliff on my own.
You know who put this in my head? I remember when I first moved back home from out east. I was working at the moving company, Beltman, and I got this check after busting my back all week for just under $400. I had a car note, mortgage, insurance. I'm like, what? I'm sitting at Pop's table, like, not even complaining, but just looking at the check, like, how am I gonna spread this around? And I guess he just knew what was on my mind. He came in, Junior. I don't know why you looking like that. You one of the smartest. You one of my smart children. Well, the same way you was doing that thing you was doing when you was out east, didn't get in no trouble. Learn the game of this money, like they play it successfully, and play it successfully.
Mm-hmm.
And from that moment on, I will not, like, I'm not lying, I sought the knowledge of the game, how they was playing it, how they was winning from the A to Z. And a lot of things were right in my face, a lot of them wasn't. But now I know everything they do.
Well,
And it's time to execute.
Accountability, accountable.
Who's that? R. Kelly?
yes.
Oh,
Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that in my own way. I appreciate that. I am a go-getter. You know, I'm not gonna ever stop. Ever. Ever, ever, never. Do you consider yourself successful, Mama?
Successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I want you to answer this question.
I do.
Mhm.
I do.
Good. That's the answer I was hoping that you would say.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's in I don't like that people measure success only with material things and with,
Oh no.
you know,
No.
assets and cars and money. Those things are important,
Right.
but to me, that's not what measures you as a successful person alone.
Right.
At all, where it really matters.
Mhm. I agree.
Mhm.
I'm successful.
Especially in the realm of parent
Motherhood.
motherhood. Yeah.
Yeah.
And motherhood. Absolutely. Corbin?
Am I successful? Yeah, somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
I still feel like it's more that I can do. Still feel like it's more that I'm going to do before.
Come on, food truck and all the
Nah,
things.
see,
And
y'all living y'all dream. I don't want that. That
you,
ain't,
I ain't saying that you got to be the one working it though.
no, that ain't really where my mind at though.
Okay.
It's too much on that. It's
I
too,
know.
it's too much with that.
Yeah,
For me.
that season is past.
Yeah, for me
Okay.
it is.
The
And
dream
that's
is
fine.
bigger, sis. He's dreaming bigger.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I ain't on that. But
Okay.
yeah, I'm successful. But like I said, it's always they
Mhm.
always taught us there's always room for improvement. So
Mm-hmm.
as long as I tell people all the time, as long as I can get up and put my feet on the floor
Mm-hmm.
and keep moving,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep moving,
Right.
and it's gonna happen. That's how I look at it.
I already know what yeah, I already know how you feel about it. I ain't even gonna ask you over here, brother Malcolm. I'm not even gonna ask you that question. We got a few more minutes left. Anybody else have any more questions who are on the live? Just gonna skim through my list here. Tell them, Corbin, that food truck life ain't no joke.
Who is that?
That's my girl. She does catering and stuff too.
Yeah, I already know it ain't. That's why I'm saying no, ma'am. It's a lot in it. I tried it with doing just like dinners at the house, and if you don't have that team that you need,
Mm-hmm.
it ain't gonna work.
Especially
You
to
know?
match your demand, because you had a demand
Yeah,
out the gate.
Man,
Yeah.
look at her. I ain't
supposed to
pulling
pull
no
it.
chicken. I go get you a chicken from
And
what's
see you,
that?
but see the thing about it is you won't even cook just for fun no more.
It ain't no fun.
It is for me.
For
That
you.
corned beef is
Yeah.
the fun. It's
But
my
see, y'all,
pleasure.
this is my thing. People love the food, but don't understand like how much is
It takes to
into
go.
it.
Yeah. And
You know
because
what
see,
I'm
you're
saying?
not just a
Well,
regular
no.
cook. You're not
See,
just kind of go in there and throw
That's
stuff
why.
together.
That's why I used to tell people when they be like, "Man, I need a slab of ribs tomorrow." Nigga, it's not a
No.
tomorrow thing.
Corbin
I
ribs
have a
take like
process.
4 days
It's a process
prep.
Yeah.
You pulling off
But
all the
that
stuff.
goes back to what he just
The
said.
heart and soul.
That
Mhm.
goes to even with everyday life, like me. You know,
Dedication.
when I go in the kitchen,
Passion.
I
Listen.
can't go in there and just throw.
Yesterday, my mama made some chicken. It took her 4 hours to prep the chicken. When I tell you, she pulled off every gizzard,
Dang.
vein, whatever was on that chicken. It took her like 2 hours almost to
And I didn't
clean
feel
the
good.
chicken, and she
I
didn't
didn't
feel
feel
good.
But I did
I
that
thank you,
because-
mother.
But that chicken was falling
good.
off the bone by the time she
Delicious.
got through
But
with
see,
it, though.
then-
But that's
then-
that soul,
And
that
that's coming.
love.
That's coming from the ones that don't really cook.
And
So,
they
oh, I wish I could use
They
this.
they cook, but they
We do other things. See, if
But-
we had a restaurant,
cuz what's
if we had a
happening?
Cousin.
restaurant,
We love you too, Lisa.
We love you too, cousin.
if we had a restaurant,
Stop
the
being
kitchen
weird,
would be
nigga.
fire, the entertainment would be fire, and everything else would be fire. Cause
And once y'all realize, I'm glad that y'all don't give me as much slack as y'all used to about cooking. I will get in there more,
Right,
but I think we realize more like what our strengths and weaknesses
Yeah,
are.
but
Right.
I wasn't saying it like that. All I'm saying is y'all cook, but y'all don't.
we
We
on
don't cook.
chef.
Yeah,
Child, I'm in the
y'all-
like,
Y'all be
Yeah,
chefing.
y'all be trying to get done with it, and I be trying to
We
put
are
the
trying
to-
love in it.
right.
Since they be
That's,
chefing.
that's what I was
yeah.
We just
And that's
cook.
why I don't like being in the kitchen with her. And we had it out
We
the other
make
day.
food, y'all cook food.
We make food. They cook. We make food. We had it out the other day. I want to throw that whole, flip the whole stove up because she's sitting around. I can feel her eyes on the back of my head. I'm already left-handed, right? So I'm gonna flip a little juice out the thing, and it's not on purpose, but it's that matched with. I know she watching me, so I'm trying to do it with some kind of finesse, and she. And I'm like, girl, would you just? I'm about to
She about
stop.
be the same way. No, I got it, dog. Watch out, I got it.
Hey,
Go in there and tell them to bring me some. But I know I got it. You can step back, man. Just sit it right there, bro. Right.
ain't no need to messing around. When I get out there, I'm out there. That's the same. That's the same way I am with driving. I don't like nobody to drive me nowhere. If
Yeah.
I get under the
That's how
wheel,
we all are about the things
know what
that
I'm
we
saying?
are good at.
exactly.
Our things.
You know what I'm saying? When I get under the wheel, I'm taking you there. If that's what you asked me to do, that's what I'm gonna do. No, I don't need you to drive. I'm good. I feel better driving. But I am gonna be doing some slabs this year.
All right.
On my off
But
days.
you know, I don't really do pork and stuff
I know.
like that. So
you,
we got
you ain't the only person I
that's why-
serve.
I know.
All right.
What up, Ace? What up, brother? I'm be laughing at them, man.
All right.
I'm glad I saw Lisa come on here too, because that when I saw her name, it made me think about Aunt Willie Mae and Grandma's relationship, like just that, because like that family, like that, just is generational. Because that's all we knew. So they were
Yes.
friends and best friends and sisters for 60 years.
Live together. We all
Live
stayed
together,
in- yeah.
right? So
All
it was
stayed
just
family.
bred us to be family. So you
Yeah.
can't tell me that's not my
Blood.
family.
Yeah.
That's family.
Sean Hinton didn't know when they came here the last time, and Lisa was like, "That's my cousin." He was like, "What? Vonda don't ever say nothing." I'm like, you know, it's just
family,
it's
so
just
you know,
family. I don't have
you
to be
know.
like, that
Because
is
you-
my family.
Yeah, I guess because we so used to, you know what I'm saying?
We used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know how it
It
is
was
nowadays. People always like, man,
They name
that's
dropping.
my cousin. That's
Yeah.
my cousin. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't got to do all that. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like I feel the same way when Daryl come here
Yeah,
and he shot us out like that's my family.
right.
I ain't got to be doing all that extra
Right.
stuff. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I don't be walking in like, Corey, that's my
Yeah.
brother. I said with pride, you do
Right.
feel the pride in
Right.
it, but it's not a thing where it's like I have to overuse it as a badge of honor.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? It's
right,
just that's
right.
just what we
The
know.
clout
Yeah.
getter.
Yeah.
Too fast.
Yeah. That's what.
You cooking too fast. What are you doing? I'm gonna go live one day in the kitchen with her, and she gonna try to not do it, but y'all, she gonna give me the worst time.
Well, there's one word that describes your family dynamics. That's simple. That right there. That question was a little too deep for me. I don't know.
Slow.
Slow.
No. What describes our family dynamic? One word. Authentic. Like us here, like this will be the same. It actually was. We were sitting around the house, the same things. Vel sneezed, and I'm like, "Did you cover your mouth? Like your whole?"
Cover your whole mouth.
And it was like a minute delay because we were talking, and I'm like, "Did you cover your whole mouth?" It's just authentic. Like we're just
Authentic like Mexican food.
what you see is what you get. So I would
That's
say
it.
authentic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real. Whatever it is, that's what it is. Ain't no pity patting that's around with it.
No,
Or as Uncle Lynn say, it is what
It is.
it is what it is.
It is.
Oh Lord,
It
we got to
is
get
what
Uncle
it
in.
is.
They feel here.
Oh,
Oh God,
Oh,
he just said that the other day too.
What?
Nephew, it is what it is. Like,
yeah. That's
that's
his
just how
motto.
we are.
That's his motto.
No matter how long it, like even Uncle Lynn, he lived here, and I'm sorry, I just woke. Oh, Jazz, it's okay. It's okay. It's been so much. Jasmine just woke up. She's mad because she missed the show. Why they calling you
Listen, my
Corbin?
name is I ain't shaming nobody, but my name is Corvin.
Everybody been saying
With
Corbin.
the V.
But you know, everybody
I
been-
ain't tripping because I used to get in trouble at school. Remember, I got in trouble for school, and one of my teachers was doing the roll call, and she called me Corwin, and I never answered. So at the end of the day, I mean, when she got finished doing roll call, she was like, "Sir, what is your name?" I said, "Corbin." I called your name. I said, "No, you called Corwin. That ain't me."
Yeah, they did me the same way
Yeah,
growing
I
up.
mean-
Go to the office.
Yeah. You know, I
I
don't
was
trip
like-
though.
What?
But that was true. Though.
I
miss
know you
them.
went out of the door to go to school. Why you got 42 absences in the beginning of the school year? I was like, because that lady was calling for Javo. That is not me.
That
Yeah.
same lavender. I've been called everything but me.
And then it was
Michelle.
an English teacher. Like you supposed to.
Right.
How you gonna teach me something? You can't even break the
This
name
is
down?
good. Michelle said, I miss families getting and mixing together. I grew up with both of y'all's fathers and felt like family from both. We are missing a lot of that now. I make sure I include. You do. You really do. Man, I think, and it's sad to say, but when you have certain cornerstones of family that pass away, it does change
Man.
the dynamic of Uncle Lynn ain't gonna say nothing. Now, he
Nothing
would
at
be
all.
behind the curtain, cause for real, he wouldn't
You
be.
good,
No,
sis.
you
Hey,
know
bro, I
what? He
love you.
wouldn't show. He would not come. Oh, that's the autocorrect.
I
y'all.
believe it. I believe it.
We have to do better. And I know I've been wanting to say that about my family, my Wilder family, because for me it's just been me having to work. What up, Uncle Wilfred?
Uncle
Skis, oh
Hey.
skis.
Uncle Wilfred, I'm glad you corrected that on Facebook, Doc.
The old skis is here. Even like that. But Michelle, back to that. I've really been wanting to be more intentional about my family. But like when my father passed away, when I first got here, that really did something to me. It was like that was my reason for coming. And it's not an excuse anymore for me to use, but that was a lot of the reason why it was just hard for me to connect with. And it should have been more the reason to connect with my Wilder family. But I love y'all. Pray for me here. I'm coming back together. But like even with the Mitchells, we don't really get together like that no more.
Not at all.
And it's like because it doesn't feel right. Like
because all of the
The
as I say, originals,
the strong
the,
ones.
the cornerstone,
yeah.
you know.
Because what was it the other day? Was it me and you?
Family. What?
It was like, where
Since
Pops?
Pops
If
we
Pops
don't
was here,
gather
man,
like
that
we
would be
used
so
to.
much fun.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
Jake was here, we were like, man, days like this, we wish Jake was here. We could just on a random Saturday, we'll just what y'all doing? I'm going to get some fish. I'm coming over. Just it'll be just random stuff.
They
So
pop up at your door.
At
With
the door,
Pops,
right.
you wasn't
Mhm.
allowed to
What
be
you-
riding around moping and looking.
No.
yeah.
What you
That
doing?
wasn't happening.
What you doing, son?
Or either I remember a lot of times he would call and now we was just having a conversation outside. I was gonna go get such and such or whatever.
sausage
You,
biscuit.
20, 30 minutes later, an hour, whatever, somebody at the door, and you look out there, he stand out there with I didn't
Bags
tell you
of
to go
chicken.
get this.
Or
I
open the door.
said that's what I had thought about getting.
Man, that's
But hey,
But
That's
why
the way
can't
it
we
was.
do that?
yeah.
Like we carry those same things. We are those same people. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Why
Yeah.
can't we do that?
But sometimes
I love that.
It'd be a lot.
That's
of
what I
people
feel.
that- Like you
The
said, it
love,
ain't
the
nothing.
grit, resilience, laughter, determination.
Pops was
I see that
one
and
of a
love that
kind.
too. I feel it when I look around this table.
Pops was one of the kind. You know what I'm saying? He would put the whole event on his back. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
We're gonna
yeah.
do that now.
Yeah,
Now it's you know what I'm saying.
Right,
I ain't
right.
finna do that.
right.
I ain't doing
Yeah,
that.
I ain't got
Yeah.
no money. like
But
that
see, that's where we
'Cause
step
I
up.
would get
As
He
the
was
next
like that his whole
generation.
life though.
a lot of
That's what we
times
saying.
I would
Yeah.
I would have to hold a conversation like, why you do that? You not throwing no money.
Yeah.
I ain't got time to fool
Right.
around with
That's
nobody.
the
So
thing.
So
He
then
do
we
it, but
change the
that's-
narrative. Then
you
we
know.
change it and we take our strengths and our weaknesses. I'm the entertainment. You handling you, and when I say handling the food, but see, you always take it as you cooking it all. But then that's you. That's on you if you take
So
that
you're all-
responsibility.
What do you mean?
I'm just
You're
saying.
an
Okay, we're
executive chef,
doing.
but you need a sous chef.
No, listen. This is what I'm saying. We're having a family reunion. We planning a family reunion, right? I'm over the entertainment. That don't mean I have to be the one to sing. That just means I'm responsible for getting the DJ, XYZ. If you're over the food, you're not necessarily responsible for cooking, but you're responsible for assembling the team. But knowing you gonna want to do the cooking.
Because you know how everybody is. I want C-bowls.
But
I want
it's a
cuz to
way
cook.
you can
Yeah.
do that
It
without-
ain't no way. It ain't
Yes,
no.
it is.
Yes, it
Chefs
is.
do it every day, bro.
They don't listen.
Chefs.
Let me
can-
explain something to you. Before my granddaddy passed, I promised my granddaddy I was not giving out a recipe to Nan.
That ain't got nothing to do with what I just
It
said.
has
Well, they
a lot
do
to
when
do.
they now when
It
you
has a
say
lot
that
to do.
though.
with it. You don't see. That's again. You
trying
don't
to tell-
understand.
I got experience in this industry
I don't.
at a high level of what I'm trying. See, you not understanding what I'm
That's-
trying to tell you. Just because there's some ingredients in this
is
bowl
the real.
and in this box, that don't mean that they know the measurements and exactly what all this is. They just know that they have a list of things they need to put in this pot together. And then you coming around checking it.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's what we were saying earlier between the difference between us cooking it and y'all
Making it.
Yeah, y'all making it.
They gonna make it,
No,
but you the
but-
overseer cooking it.
But that's a difference though.
He
I
He's
have
saying
to.
he-
I have to go
but
through
that's
that.
what I'm trying to say. To make something like that happen, that's the best way for it to happen.
Nah,
Otherwise, you're gonna drop dead at the end of the event.
nah.
You're only gonna be able to do 4 years of an event when if you had a team and oversaw things on a higher level, so you ain't killing yourself, you can do it for 20 years.
But that's my thing.
But
If-
I know what he's saying.
Yeah.
In order for it to, I understand
Go-
what I know what you're
yeah.
saying. It's a team. He can tell him this is what. But knowing him, he wants to be the one.
knowing Negroes ain't gonna do right. If I tell you this is how it go, and you want to shortcut it because it's gonna make your job easier, why the hell am I doing it? If we ain't gonna get this, we ain't gonna get the end result.
You got the wrong person in the kitchen helping you.
That's why I say I'd rather do it myself. The part that I need help with is the forefront. I don't have a problem sitting there cooking through the whole event. I don't.
The prepping.
It's the prepping I need help with.
But that's something that.
So we planning a big
No, we ain't planning nothing.
see why?
Because we
We
got to
not
get over
gonna
this
be on
podcast
this
first. Are we?
I ain't talking about like right now we planning. I'm saying that
How
this
long is this podcast?
we about to
last?
wrap it up, brother. Don't rush. Listen, don't rush me.
People have work to do.
Listen. I don't even know how to pull up out of this thing, but that's what I'm saying. That it's these little things though that we gotta work past, because those little things like that will stop us from having a whole family reunion. Not putting it on you or none of that. But can you vouch for me with that, Linnell?
No,
Lord have mercy.
she already said she see what both parties coming from. But when you used to doing it a certain way, when a person is used to a rib tasting a certain way, guess what? I can't go in there and tell you the way.
And I get that. But
I see it in both sides. All right. I love y'all.
The difference between $2 and $2 million is where my mind at.
Right, Chaz. Right. We gotta and that's the thing about it. If we're gonna do it, they
You
go
see
Marcus Pops didn't play about the
Tell them
recipe.
again, cuz
Absolutely. But to
I can't
whom
tell
much is
nobody that.
given, much is required. And for me, I just don't want, and like I said, this is all just conversation, but no, but see, that's the thing. Think about Sweetie Pies down in St. Louis. She had her recipes, and I don't know that aspect of it as a franchise and doing the cooking and stuff. I'm sure she don't hand it all the way out. Well, then maybe so that's not a good example.
Sweetie Pies in St. Louis still open.
But then that's what I'm saying. If Pops trusted you with that, you have to unlock that part of you, Corbin, that really sees like, wow, that's an honor. You're gonna take that to your grave. And I'm just saying, or you're gonna share that what brought the family together with your family.
What did I just say?
No, I'm saying like,
What do you think I'm gonna give you a recipe?
no, I'm not saying it that way. I'm saying as far as you, when I say share, no, I don't want it. Don't, no. I'm not cooking. I'm going to make food. But no, I mean, as far as like even having events and you having not potlucks, but cooking and sharing. That's what I'm trying to get back to, the sharing. And if you're the one that does the cooking, then you don't want to do the cooking.
Number one, right now, it ain't good for me because of my schedule. Other than that, I already planned in my head. I want to throw an event this summer.
That's what I'm just saying, wasn't it? Okay.
Well, maybe
I said
he said he.
You see what I'm saying? That
He
me.
ain't-
Okay.
he
That
ain't
means
trying to-
because that's me coming into my daddy's realm.
Okay.
I don't need nobody else to do nothing but show up. Because when you start asking Negroes to do stuff, that's when Negroes.
But you don't
start.
ask Negroes, you ask the people who you
We all
trust.
Negroes, ain't
No,
we? Oh,
I'm a proud black woman.
all right, thank y'all. I'm bowing out gracefully.
All right, you gonna wrap it up because, child, listen, that's where it gets real. But I appreciate y'all for coming in. Like, this is really good as always. I adore y'all. Y'all know ain't nobody else rocking harder than me. Bill, he like got mad. He look at it in the camera no more.
Yeah, pull it out because he was. That's the way.
But you have to see his point of
I
view
see
too,
his
though.
point, but
Look.
That's why we do the things we do the way we do them.
Mhm.
I got the Purple Pelican. Look out for it, ladies and gentlemen. Not involved with Seabar. No, but seriously, I get it. That ain't how you build. That's why you ain't in that industry like I am, the way I'm in it. You in it your way. I'm in it a whole nother way. I'm in it for a whole nother reason, too.
Mhm.
I'm about service and entertainment and having a good time. You about food and people being full and loving your food. That ain't what I'm there for.
But see, in some kind of way, those two come together beautifully.
It don't work if it don't come together.
Right.
They would.
Well, we appreciate you
Found a way
all.
for it to make it work.
It's gonna work one day, Lord. We got plenty of time. Ain't that right? Amen. Well, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you there you go. You could catch us Conversations on Side B on YouTube, the playback. You can watch us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Spreaker. And of course, it'll be here on my Facebook page. So share. Throw me out some topics and conversations you would want to hear. And thank y'all. Y'all have any closing remarks, family?
Good night.
No, I don't have anything.
You got anything, Bill? All right.
Good night.
Thank y'all. We love y'all. Woo.
I let my tape rock to my tape hop. I let my tape rock to my tape hop. I let my tape rock to my tape hop. I let my tape rock to my tape hop.